the pressure cooker, the analog tapes, dispatch 008. The signal is bleeding tonight. If my voice is breaking up through your radio, hold the dial steady. Do not disconnect. The state is hitting the grid with rolling EMP sweeps, trying to burn out the copper. It is late 2027. The winter is settling in, and the digital blackout is absolute. The government isn't just throttling the fiber optics anymore. They're cutting the hard lines. They are trying to plunge the entire country into an ice age of the mind. They realized the digital guillotine wasn't cutting deep enough. Demonetization didn't work on people who were already broke. Deplatforming already unplugged their screens. So they took the gloves off. Right now, unmarked extraction teams are rolling through the street. They are hunting the red tide. They are looking for the ham rigs, the transistor radios, the hand-cranked repeaters. They are bagging the analog nodes in the dark, preparing to drag them into the panopticon. We are living in a pressure cooker. I know a thing or two about pressure cookers. When I was a kid, I grew up at 96 Wayne Street. It was an 1870s Greek revival row house that had been carved up into a claustrophobic maze of low ceilings and exposed heat pipes. We shared walls on both sides. There was no room to breathe east and no room to breathe west. It wasn't a house. It was a pressure cooker. When you put two entire cultures, multiple languages, and the heavy weight of the working class into a space too small to hold even one, the environment forces a reaction. Elias and the architects of the COGNIFY machine are brilliant engineers, but they are terrible physicists. They look at the country right now and they think they are putting a lid on a pot. They think by instituting martial law, by freezing the supply chains, by hunting down the dissidents, they are extinguishing the fire. But when you seal a vessel and apply heat, the pressure doesn't just disappear, it compounds. The energy has to go somewhere. If you do not provide a release valve, the vessel does not pacify. It violently explodes. Elias thinks he can fragment us, but I learned under the pipes of 96 Wayne Street that you cannot fragment something that was forged in compression. We are feeling the compression. I am not going to sugarcoat this for you. Resistance isn't romantic. It's isolating, exhausting, and devastating. Right now, some of you are terrified. You are dealing with the fear of prison. You are dealing with the fear of losing your family. You are dealing with the fear of permanent exile. Those extraction vans rolling down your street, it is easy to want to quit. It is easy to want to surrender to the machine. You think maybe if I just let them map my brain, maybe if I just let them flip my internal board to white, the fear will stop. Do not give them your soul. Yet without resistors, the system calcifies unchecked. Every democracy, every reform, every accountability mechanism exists because someone risked everything. Resistance isn't heroic, it's necessary, but the cost is real, and pretending otherwise dishonors those who pay it. We are paying it right now in the freezing dark. But we are not going to sit in this pressure cooker and just wait for the lid to pop. We are going to direct the blast. I've been looking at the relay maps. I've been talking to the yard bosses in Chicago, the dock workers in Long Beach, field techs in Texas. We have the numbers. We have the copper. We have the analog infrastructure in place. The state thinks we are just hiding. They think we are just trying to survive the winter. We are not surviving. We are organizing. January 6, 2028, Inauguration Day. The state is planning to coronate itself. They are planning to finalize their corporate toll booths, lock the grid down permanently, and fully activate the COGNIFY system to re-educate the remnants of the working class. We are not going to march on Washington with clever signs. We are not going to stand in designated free speech zones and ask a corrupt machine to kindly stop grinding our bones. We are going to execute a definitive physical dismantling of the system. We are going to take the red tide and we are going to crash it into their barricades. We are going to sever their centralized fiber optics. We are going to break the glass of the panopticon. I know the cost. I know what happens if we fail. If we fail, we end up in the glass room. We end up in the chair. 10 minutes in their machine. 20 years of synthetic hell in our minds. But if we do nothing, the glass room comes to us anyway. The question for this generation is simple. When the cost of truth is ruin, who will still pay it? Look at your calloused hands. Look at the dirt you were born in. Look at the loved ones you are trying to protect. You are the dark matter. You are the friction. You are the only thing standing between humanity and the machine. Brace yourselves for the compression. Hold your analog nodes. We strike on the 6th. Two futures remain. The storm decides nothing. You do. Keep it analog. Keep it human. This is Ace Rivera standing by. This is It's Just Raw.